Hey, aren't you that guy that's trying to run for Spanish Honor Society president?
Why, yes, I am.
Since you are, can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Can we do a walking? I'm trying to get some movement in.
All right. Well, who are you?
In Spanish or English?
It doesn't matter.
I'll do it in Spanish. Hola, me llamo Joon. Soy un junior de Den High School. Soy un capitán del equipo tenis. Yo toco el cello. Let's go this way. I like this way. Yeah, that's just who I am. Tengo 16 años. That's about it.
What do you love about studying Spanish and Hispanic culture?
So as a bilingual and like bicultural person, as an Asian American, I find it really interesting. The cultures and the languages that people speak. I think it's a great way to, kind of broaden your knowledge when you know stuff about other cultures. I think that's a really big plus.
How do you hope to use it in your career or life beyond school?
So I want to get into medicine, and especially in Texas. There's a lot of Spanish speakers, seeing as we're, share borders with Mexico. I think knowing Spanish, or at least knowing a little bit, can help my profession, especially if I stay in Texas. Yeah.
What makes you a good leader?
I've always seen myself as a really good communicator. I listen, but also be a stable voice when people need to be. I think that's my biggest pro. Some people call me funny. I like to think I'm at least a little funny. So I think I click with people like really good. So that's another thing.
What have you done in this or other organizations that have made them better?
I wouldn't really argue if I made them necessarily better, but hold on, let's walk this way again. But during every meeting, I try to be a voice. I try to not necessarily discredit or like disagree with everything, but I do try to like make the members think like, oh, what would happen if we did this? What would happen if we do that? Trying to just see the consequences, but also like encouraging our members. Or I also volunteer to do quite a bit of stuff, especially during like our induction ceremony. I offer to speak.
What specific ideas do you have for making our organization better and for promoting understanding of Hispanic culture and language on our campus?
First things first is obviously to like advertise our organization.
Could you say that again?
I think one thing that we should do is advertise our organization more, get more Spanish-speaking students, try to get them interested, hooked, and especially partner with other Hispanic-oriented organizations such as such as Baile Bronco and LULAC. I think partnering with them is also a really good opportunity.
What ideas do you have for community service?
So our chapter has had a history of working with students from Newton Razor, and I heard of this one thing that we used to do. It was to be pen pals with the students, and I think that's a really good idea. And also working with the Newton Razor kids more, also expanding our reach to see if we can work with other schools, other Spanish speakers. Obviously our toy drive that we do during the winter is always amazing. Yeah, just stuff like that just to try to stay rooted in the community.
Do you have the time it takes to stay organized and to do a good job?
I missed you, bro. I think so. I've always seen myself as a good time manager. I get stuff done. I can talk to people. I'm really good at stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Okay. Do you have any final remarks, closing statements?
Please vote for me. Thank you for listening. I hope to be your president one day, and I'll see you guys next meeting.